My camera is literally going to die. Hi guys, I thought I would do a little vlog because yesterday I went book shopping. So I got a small book haul. I'll give you an outfit of the day. So far today I've just done skincare, wiped my hair up because it's hair wash day, but I didn't want to do my hair routine this morning. I want to do it later. So we're living with this. And I've just started tidying up my room because I'm still unpacking from coming home from uni. So that's cool. My first video went live yesterday, which was my entire TBR, which is 139 books. And I think in that book I mentioned the fact that I wasn't going to buy any more books, but then Mum gave me money and said don't spend it all on books, so I didn't. I went to the Works, and if you live in the UK, go to the Works because they have books for minimum of £3, maximum £8. I got Every Summer After by Carly Fortune. I know nothing about it other than the fact that she brought out a new book this year and everyone is reading her new book, so I was like, I'm going to read this one first. Fix Her Up by Tessa Bailey. There were quite a few of these cute little cartoon rom-com vibe books, and I picked this one because I don't have a book with a purple cover other than The Colour Purple by Alice Walker. I have the worst hay fever at the moment. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so yeah, Fix Her Up, not Fix Her Upper. Have I been saying that the whole time? Anyway, Fix Her Up. I also then got my first Christina Lauren book, which I got The Soulmate Equation. I really want Love in Other Words. I have never seen it in a Waterstones or in a W.H. Smith's or in a Works. So I think I'm just going to have to do like an Amazon browse because it's definitely on my wish list on Amazon. And then I also got How to Kill Men and Get Away with It by Katie Brent because I read How to Kill Your Family and I hated it. However, the plot of this sounds a lot more interesting. So basically, she gets followed into a nightclub and she gets like annoyed by this man and he won't leave her alone. And she accidentally kills him, I think. And then she like gets addicted to the feeling and she goes around London and she goes on, I don't know if she goes on dates or just kills men that are like creepy. But that's the vibe I got. And it's also just a short flick. And then I got the second book in the Court of Thorn and Roses series, ACOTAR series. So A Court of Mist and Fury. And I'm buying it book by book because I have control somewhat. And I'm really excited. So basically, for this one, because I read ACOTAR in February. I read it all in one day though. I was obsessed with it. I read it all in one day. I'm going to read the last chapter of this again and then go into this one. So I feel like that's fair. And then starting my own little Sarah J Maas collection, which is great. You get the vibe. I feel like you'll understand the vibe. So I'm going to get dressed. I'll give you an outfit day. Put my camera battery on charge. Or find my spare battery. And we'll get a move on. Which will be fun and exciting. I don't really have anything planned for today. It's just sort of an exist with me day. Okay, let me turn off Sarah. Okay, so all of my, if you watched my last video, all of my books are in a box in there, apart from my book cup, which is cool, right? I brought 5 books. 5. You wouldn't think that 5 books could be so detrimental, but where do I put them? Because like after I finish a book, it goes into my bag ready for my what I read in 2023 video, which is fine. But like, I'll give you a little tour. So, on the bottom we have, you can't see, sorry I'm filming on my phone. On the bottom we have a lot of contemporary literatures, A Little Life, some books you may never have heard of before, and then we have some like popular TikTok books. The bottom is books for videos. These are my reading vlog books I'm not itching to get to personally, but like we'll read in a video. Okay, I feel like that kind of makes sense, right? A bit self-explanatory. The middle is just books I took from the box that I'm most excited to get to next rather than the ones in my box. So I have Six of Crows duology, Half a World Away by Mike Gale, Patricia Cornwell's Autopsy, Shadow and Bone series, and then at the top we have books I'm using for a video I'm currently filming, which are just books I've not finished. And then here we have books on my immediate TBR. So we have Nothing More to Tell by Karen M. McManus, Twisted Games, It Happened One Summer, Icebreaker, Before the Coffee Gets Cold, Tales from the Cafe, Shadow and Bone, and Philosophy for Busy People. And then we have my notebook. And my notebook has all my YouTube planning in it. It has like videos I filmed, edited, and then uploaded, sort of that. And a hair clip. But because of the way I've laid out my cart, I don't really have space for where I'd want to put the other books. So for example, my Akatar book, A Court of Mist and Fury, would be on immediate TBR. Like, I want to read this ASAP. But I also have to read the last chapter of this to reacquaint myself. But it's not going to fit. And I don't want to break my cart because it's kind of like a weak cart. So I'm trying to think of where I could put it. Now, because of my living situation, I have these, but they're full of crap. And it's my job to go through the crap to sort it out, you know? However, I also have this space over here. And I've got a few of like my modern classics and then 101 essays that will change what you think. I could put these books over there and move my mug in between these two weights. And I think that would be quite cool. Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. I just saw my ex. Now I live in a small town, like 5,000 people, like a real small town in the British countryside. You can hear the birds. I just saw my ex. And it was like the closest thing you get. Last summer was like the closest thing you could get to like second chance, summer romance, short-lived love, you know what I'm saying? And I saw him again today. He was sat on the bench over there, and it was so, like, not awkward, but like I felt, because I walked across the field towards this bench because I was sitting on the grass and I was worried I was going to get wet patches in my trousers. So I sat with him and sat on the bench, and he was sat on the other bench. And as I was walking across, I didn't recognise him. I was like, oh my god, he's kind of cute, but like, if he's under the age of 20, I ain't doing that. So I was like, oh, I could make eyes, you know. And then I looked down, and as I like walked close to the bench, I was like, is that him? It was. So that's how my day's going. So I'm being the mysterious girl who reads on the park bench. And then he got up and walked away to go through the woods. So that's cool. But I'm really hungry, and I don't know whether to buy lunch at a shop or just go home, because I'm going out with a mate later. Go on a walk, you know how it goes. I'll take you along with me. I'm on chapter 20 of The Secret of Crickley Hall by James Herbert. Why did I have to see him when I'm on my ones? Like, why? One of them. So basically, I was sat in a park reading, and the sun was on this side, so it was on my shoulder. I got home and it was a little bit red. I put sun cream on, factor 50. I put factor 50 on before I went out again with my mate, and we sat in the same park. And now my shoulder is like fucked. I mean, it's like not good. And I look like a melon. I'm gonna watch some Greys. I'm on season 4. These are a little sneak peek at the books that I've been using for my videos. Very exciting. But yeah, that's it. Oh my god. I think I might continue this vlog for the rest of the weekend, so I'm not gonna sign off now, but see ya. I'm my first name painter as well. So we just finished food shopping, and I got a coffee and 2 books because they're 2 for £8 in Asda. I got in Painter, The Love Wager, which I'm really excited about because the plot seems really cool, because it's like 2 people that don't have like chemistry, like wingman in each other. A good summer read.
Red oxide primer.
My eyes look really green today.
Are you sending people videos of the new shed roof?
No, I'm not.
Sure, send stuff as video of the new shed roof.
Gabby. So there's a pigeon in our kitchen, and I wanted to video it, but I don't want to stress it out because it's in our kitchen. Look at it. So we're not allowed in the kitchen, and he's just sat there looking out the window. Lol.
It is as open as it can.
What are you doing in my house?
Scott goes, what are you doing in my house? When you gotta get your carrots, come and save you.
You did good. You did good. Okay, so it's almost 10 o'clock at night, and I've not done my nighttime routine. But I've just finished If I Stay, which isn't the big book I was reading because I've been struggling with that. But I've just finished this. I rated it a 3-star. But My next book I've moved on to is Anne of Green Gables by Ellen Montgomery, and it's an old book, like 1940s. I think I've explained it already. 1928, 25 even, but like it's Annie with an E, just in book form, and it's like an 8-book series, but I'm not going to read all of them because I do think the first book does round off. I'm hoping, but I quite enjoy reading it in the summer because she's so happy. And a lot of people are like, what personality disorder does she have? I might have the same, but it's more like she just chats, you know. So it's like, although there's a lot of text and she says a lot, I feel like you don't have to understand it all. You don't have to like really follow what she's saying, because you can just sort of be like, I get the gist. But yeah, I'm listening to Taylor Swift whilst I read this, and I'm by the mill. Pretty pretty, I guess. I thought I'd talk for a bit. So I've just started replotting. Basically, I'm writing a book. She's a writer. Basically, I'm sort of planning out a book because for my final project, I wrote a novella. So it is something that like I've done before very hastily, and I want to be able to do it in my own time. So I'm giving myself like a year, because I'm taking a year out from education anyway, to like figure out my life. But I've just replotted it, because instead of making it like one book and really complicated, I'm going to make it 4 maybe short books, but that will be interconnected. So I did that for a bit at the mill. You can't see it, it's over there. And I'm basically going to go buy some monsters, because my sister wants a monster. And they're on sale, so why would I not get me one? I'm walking home. I've got family barbecue later, but I think this day is going to be the end of the vlogs, because like I need to edit and upload it, and I have another video to edit before I go away next Thursday. So, and then I'm going to be like off socials for a big old chunk, so I'm going to do that. But basically, I'm just walking back through the park. It's a very lovely day. The UK is having its first heat wave. I'm burned and I'm not really enjoying it because this top is scratching my back. But I can sort out when I get home. I'll get my sister to help me. Look how pretty these white flowers are. I don't know what they are, but they're like just perfect. Anyway, I can get back to listening to Taylor Swift and hope I don't bump into my ex again, because that was really awkward the first time. I'm not gonna lie, guys.
It looks cool. Because you told him you had to.
I didn't.
What is that?
Does look cool. I picked one up, but I think they've decided they collectively don't like me. And also like tipsy. Hi, baby. Okay, I'll give you a rough rundown of what happened over today, Sunday. Basically, I went to a function that I wasn't too amped to go to. I was a bit like nervous, thinking I'd have no one to talk to. And then I drank cider because I'm 20, and the legal drinking age in the UK is 18. So obviously I can drink whatever I want. Usually cider is like 4%, 4.5%. These were 7.3. So I'm like 21.9% drunk. But like not because I've not drunk in a while, but like still. So I was reading The Love Waiter by Lynn Painter, which is the first Lynn Painter book I've read ever. And I didn't know whether it's the start one. It said that it was book 2 in the Mr. Wrong Number series, and I hadn't read the first one, which is obviously Mr. Wrong Number or whatever. I lost my wobble. And I was like, well, I'm pretty sure I can read it as a standalone anyway. So I was not like too bothered / phased about it. I was like, I'll just do my thing, and whatever occurs. So I was dilly-dallying, doing my thing, and I got to page like 89, and I want to read more tonight. Like right now, I want to do nothing more than read the book, but I'm like intoxicated, and I don't know if I'll like forget the book, because I feel like even when I'm sober, sometimes I read a book and I just don't remember it when I'm like reading it late at night. But I'll get it for you. Because I'm filming a book vlog, a reading vlog, where I'm reading books that I've not finished, like my currently reads on Goodreads, and there's like 14 of them. So I was supposed to be making it through that, but I've that's a lie. I was going to say I've sort of like demolished all the under 500 page books. I have not. But I'm so into this book. Like the plot has just like started thickening. I'm on like chapter 8. The plot is getting good. Honey, it's so good. Like unbelievably good. Like Jack and Hallie, if you've read it, Jack and Hallie are like they're in the thick of it. So I'm like, it's going good. Like it's gonna be so yummy. I'm so excited. And I'm just thinking like, I'm filming this other book vlog whilst filming this weekend vlog. I don't know which one to sort of like not film for, but like to concentrate on. And obviously what I do with my weekend is what I put in the vlog. So I'm just like, it's not that deep. But I just wish like the Harry Potter is on it. Sometimes I feel like I'm like morally failing, and then I'm like, it's a book, Jess, it's not that deep. Like get your head out of like your bottom and live your life. But it's whatever. I've got some vlogs to edit tomorrow, but I think this is where I'm going to leave this vlog. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. I post bookish content intermediately, but hopefully it'll be more consistent throughout the year. I think that's one of my main goals for my gap year. Could make that a YouTube video, I suppose, but I hope you have a good night.
Well, hello Jessica, have you had a pleasant day?
Go on, carry on doing what you were doing beforehand.
I don't know. Oh well, my coffee's getting cold, I better go and drink some.
Off you pop then.
Okay then, off I pop. There's a good chap, aren't I? What's that black thing on the floor over there? Where black
I don't know. You're trying not to be weird now, aren't you? You're suppressing it.
Suppressing the urge.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's do the David Attenborough. Well, here we are. Here is the lesser spotted Jessica. She's in her reading phase at the moment.
Okay. You're not really
Interspersed with bouts of giggles.
You're not really filming me though. The camera's on the end, mind. Yeah.
Oh, there she is.
Look at her fat.
No.
Stinks.
Stop. You weirdo.
Still got it on lag.
No, it's actually videoing now.
She's videoing.
Yeah, it stops him from doing weird stuff.
It doesn't.
It does. Well, it was until he picked up the phone.
If you sit and look at her, she starts to smile.
Mum, he's looking at me.
Mommy's on my cushion! Get off my cushion! Don't touch my cushions!
Guaranteed plumbing, guaranteed tiling, guaranteed
You're fumbling, you don't know what to do.
I do indeed.
Can you not? Give me the phone.
No, because you turn it round and film the other side. Carry on reading.
Mommy, it's being weird. Joke's on him because I'm the one that gets to edit the video.
Well, I have coffee to drink.
Is he one for your drink? Your phone?
No, it's it.
Oh, I thought you'd run off with your phone.